The Middle East, a region rich in culture and steeped in tradition. It's the cradle of three major religions and a region whose peace is regularly interrupted by crisis.
Okay guys, we gotta get off the roof. These are coming down right next to us here.
As many of you know, Lebanon has been going through a multi-layered crisis. 1 out of 3 people in Lebanon are refugees.
Helping to respond to the Lebanese refugee crisis is Timar, a Christian nonprofit whose work also includes education and outreach.
We've had many opportunities to start new ministries over the years, whether spiritual, whether humanitarian, and all of them together has been bearing much fruit for the kingdom.
Wissam and his wife Sophie, our Calvary Chapel Costa Mesa supported relief partners working hard to tackle the growing crisis.
In 2019, we had a massive financial breakdown. Most people lost their lifetime savings.
In September, Israel targeted Lebanese-based Hezbollah fighters with bombs in response to attacks by the military group.
When people grow more and more hopeless, this is when they feel the need to turn to God.
Across the border in Israel, minutes from the Lebanese border, regional partners Dimitri and Alina continue to minister even as rockets fly.
I want to invest in the youth. I am praying for wisdom how to organize a discipleship program for believing kids from Christian families, where we can build them and equip them to reach their peers.
In Jerusalem, the directors of Calvary Chapel Bible College are also reaching the next generation, but that mission is on pause as Israel fights wars on multiple fronts.
So above all, Christ and Him crucified is our prayer. We are seeking to raise support to keep our facility through this difficult time so that we can reopen the Bible College and continue to be a light in Jerusalem.
Other regional partners outside of Israel, near to the conflict, are realizing that the war's impact has no border.
Some who have attended our church have returned to Gaza only to be killed in the war. Our hearts grieve for the families in both Israel and Gaza who have lost loved ones and have suffered so much.
The wars and conflicts have caused a lot of people to be moving around, and that has brought some openness. Many are coming to the Lord out of Islam.
Things are quieter in northern Cyprus, where Jonathan and Katie Daub are seeing the move of God in the Turkish-administered part of the island.
We see lots of people coming from different countries across the Middle East to either study or work here, and we're seeing quite a few people who either have questions about Jesus or are already ready to receive Him because they've been looking for Him and searching for Him before they even arrive on the island. So we see this as a really amazing opportunity and time, and so we're just seeing new doors open and we're really excited about.
In Iraq, regional partner Elizabeth Hermes is reaching youth in many ways, including a Bible festival.
It was with the Nala Festival activity for children. We had 150 child. We give them the story of the Bible.
The Lord is working in significant ways. Those meeting in houses and small communities of people following Jesus and growing.
The church in the Middle East has a reputation of being a place of refuge in the midst of wars and chaos. This is why we stand with the church and lift our prayers to the great Prince of Peace, who has shed His blood to reconcile men to God and made us ministers of reconciliation.
Our prayer is not to waste this crisis, but to be focused so that we may share the gospel and reflect the light of Jesus to the widest number of people possible.
We need now, more than ever, for the light of the gospel to break through in the Middle East.
Pray for stability, wisdom, and the Spirit of God to lead us.